Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 4th episode of Softenni. So, in the last episode, our girls had to suffer through pretty much the storm of the century, and attempt to do, and mostly failed to, play tennis inside of it. Eventually they did give up, they just went to the school, ended up staying over the night because, you weren't going to walk home in that. And apparently the school has a secret underground facility, giant, nice, luxury hot spring place. Which was great, It was great for them, it was great for the audience. Unfortunately, it meant having to do a good amount of censoring, to the point where I just ended up just showing the subs just to minimize the amount of censoring I had to do. I still had to do a decent amount of it, but not the colossal amount I would have had to have done. But anyway, it was still great though, so not gonna let that sour the experience. So let's get to the next episode. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I wonder what they could be doing together. Considering they have history and all. Kurusu, you shouldn't play with that in public. Is she narrating? There they are. It would. Oh, yeah. We met her in the hot spring. She seemed nice. Very nice. Indeed. What are you being all shy for? Very close, very quickly. So that's what this is about. And she was clearly not taking the hint that she wanted to be kicked out. They'll just gang up on her. But they are right, very cute. Elizabeth. Only one who would speak English like that. She looks really good as well. Very fashionable. I think you might have lost. Yeah. Nice little transition in the opening. Elizabeth, not only is she very fashionable, but also fashionably late. So she basically beat Kotona in both those regards. But I think Kotona won in just sheer adorableness. And Kurusu gets points for creativity as far as her fashion goes. At first I thought I just rented a car, but no, he borrowed one from a coworker. Which is more practical, assuming you're friends with your coworkers. Of course, whenever I hear Kotona speak, I hear the sister from the Monogatari series, like always. Cut in. Yeah, out in. I think they were going to play against some other school tennis members. I just love listening to her talk. It's fine. It's kind of hard to see when she's behind him. But yeah, it's good. Is she holding her breath? Oh, wow, just out with it. She's gonna make a mess of the car if you're not careful. This isn't even your car. Technical difficulties. You made her feel embarrassed. She's clearly impressed. And look at all the balls. Are you gonna get away with that? I bet Elizabeth wants to take a nap with him. Nope, not today. Of course, naturally. Of course, Kotane looks a lot like the one sister from... The name's escaping me. Minamike. She looked at the one sister from that. They're ditching you. Yes, indoor voices, please. Wouldn't that backpack fall off pretty easily without arms? And so much for him taking a nap in the car. Oh, gee. I was not expecting that. Some modern art. Help me. Yeah, I was about to say, it seems to be missing something. It'd be really hard to play without. That's not the proper use of a tennis racket. Like other random people are just kind of looking at her. Probably should have checked that before coming here. I guess you just have to get down on all four and then bend down and reach in and grab it. Yes, pretty much like that. Is he gonna get a nice view? I feel like he's gonna get a nice view. Yes, very, very nice view. Of course she's not bothered by this. Showing off her panties is nothing new. And under great circumstances, too. Smooth. I could not have thought of a better way to handle this situation. I'm sure it is, because it's not really a common sense thing to do. I assume he gets bonus points for originality. I don't think you should... I don't think... Yes, I don't think that's the takeaway you should have from this. Jungle Dio, as opposed to Azumanga Dio. See that 3 times fast. It's a nice stream, I'm not even gonna lie. That's all she needs to know. Just buying tennis stuff. Of course, I assume this kid's someone she'll play against tennis soon. I don't think that's quite it. Those big old anime eyes of his. Yes, together. In the same room. At the same time. Putting it on each other. So just switch, it'll be fine. Hey, that takes time. Man. I don't think... Did they fuse? Is this some Dragon Ball Z stuff? What are they even doing? Oh, I assume they're like members of the one kid's tennis team. I mean, technically it's no one's yet. But they're not getting along as well as the other two. Oh my god, Kotone. You are so full of it. Don't believe her. Yeah, you were pretty gullible there. This is the principle of the thing. Huh. Well, so they are pretty good. Yeah, you have no real business saying that. It doesn't really have much to do with you, though. Wow, she does look important sitting on that throne. I'm sure they'll do fine this time. This is when the anime started, after all. That's a bit of a conclusion to jump to, but... And now I have a glare on my screen. Hey, she'll lose that virginity soon enough. Meanwhile... Convenient. I think I recognize his voice actress as well. I wanted to pop so badly. Yeah, I want to say that's Kobayashi Yu, the voice actress, but I'm not sure. I'm really not good at guessing voice actresses. Best day of his life. Yeah, until he saw his teammates. They really do call him that. Don't embarrass me in front of my new potential girlfriend. Yeah, a little bit too late to pretend you didn't see them. Manager. It's a good question. Friends slash teammates. Sort of, I guess. Kind of. I mean, you were more at fault than she was in that whole situation. Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Man, life. Today's been a roller coaster of emotions for him. And I'd say, what are you sounding cocky for? Look what you did. How is that a dirty trick? Yes. Maybe they should have went for table tennis. Like real men. I see. It just has the kanji for hand in it for the tap parts. These two. Of course they did. We already knew one of them was quite gullible. And that's the important thing. And I'm gonna serve you. And they're really doing this too. That just looks so painful. That would take a lot of skill to actually do that well. Ay, 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 ay. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at my new girlfriend. That's totally a thing. uh, you know what the right choice is. The cop-out answer, naturally. Have lost their minds? Yes. That as well. The classic tiger versus dragon. Are you two done yet? As much as I like watching two cute girls work up a sweat together in a small room. And that day, a new friendship was born. Oh, he's more forward than I thought he would be. Oh, jeez. This is escalating quickly. I like how he's doing this in front of his not-girlfriend. You know, that just makes you more excited. And just look at Asuna's face. Because he's good with his hands. He knows how to pleasure a woman in public. Man, you could so make a gif out of this and take it out of context. Like, they're going out of their way to make this look as bad as possible. And she's spent. Okay, who's next? Kotone, get down on the floor. Face down. Yeah, yep. You lost your chance to run away. I like how it turned into a pleasurable moan halfway through. Well, my work here is done. What, do you want to turn? You might be too tired. Oh, and she looks repaid, alright. Yes, tire them out. That's the thing that's happening here. Yeah, he doesn't get what he's doing at all. I'll definitely give you a massage next time. Yep, it was great. They just had fun time together. No big deal. You may. Oh, they're missing two people. Kurusu and Elizabeth. Who knows what they're doing? Hopefully each other. Hey, they're making bank somehow. Thank you too. I did not know those two would become such close friends, but yes, they have. What is figure name Hanako? The cow? Is she? She's right there. She's becoming more stealthy. I want to say her name's Hanako. The entire episode pretty much was just them shopping at the tennis store. And I guess a little bit of tennis there as well. And then just hand tennis. That was not a real sport, but I guess it kind of became one. And of course, I got to show off her nice panties to a boy she just met in public. I bet I would have been okay with a massage. But honestly, yeah, that guy has a pretty good job as their manager. A lot of perks involved with the job. Very lucky guy. Of course, Kurusu and Elizabeth were just kind of doing their own thing. That really is a really cool entrance. Oh, let's see that actually happened in the series. So that was the 4th episode of Softenni. And this episode, obviously not as crazy as last episode. This time they went to a shop to buy some more tennis supplies. Like, I think Asuna needed a new racket or something. But yes, they kind of ended up doing their different things. Elizabeth and Kurusu were kind of detached from everything else. They were just being silly. Let's be honest, that was what they spent their time doing. All sorts of crazy shenanigans, but Asuna, I just noticed my cat moving in the preview window. Anyway, Asuna actually ended up running into the manager for a different tennis club, Akadema, I want to say the name is. And they met under interesting circumstances. Asuna was down on all four, grabbing a coin from under the vending machine. And Leo got a very nice view of her panties. And as anyone would, he complimented them. And as anyone would, Asuna, responded well to it. And there was no yelling, screaming, or hitting involved in that scene, which was great. And of course, Leo fell in love with Asuna because, why wouldn't he? She's a great girl. Very fun. Very fun. And meanwhile, on a less peaceful note, we had Kotone run into a certain other member of Akadema, and they did not get along so well initially, but they both wanted the racket. They butted heads, and then ended up playing tennis against each other. And when they were having some issues with that, they just ended up playing the more hand-focused version of tennis, just smacking the ball at each other, that's essentially. But in the end, they did tire themselves out and gained a newfound respect for each other, and a friendship did bloom. But of course, they were quite exhausted and muscle fatigue and all that, so naturally Leo decided to let his magic fingers go to town on both of their bodies, every inch of their bodies in public while everybody was watching. And I'm sure it was quite a sight to behold. And yeah, the girls certainly appreciate it, especially Kotone, it was her first time getting that kind of experience from Leo, I'm sure. The other girl, I'm sure, is more used to it. But yeah, obviously it was another fun episode, so let me know what you thought of the anime. What's that of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see my reactions to the next episode early, you can do that by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.